What would you do with Cody right now?
Turn him heel. I would turn him heel as the wronged babyface that is more and more frustrated. And can't you people see how great I am and how great I've been? Can't you see that I am not only a brilliant wrestler, but a brilliant actor, and I have a brilliant wife on a brilliant reality show with a brilliant baby that brought an end to racial strife, and that everything, I am the chosen one, the son of a plumber who is the son of a worldwide icon. Everything about me. I live in a great house. I have the best neck tattoo. I've got the best stooge friends that come over and do shit for me whenever I want just to get on my reality show. He's the best of everything. And you people can't see this, and you can't admit it to yourself. And I've tried to do all these things. I've set myself on fire for you, and I've given to charity, and I've hosted crummy game shows just for you people to have the privilege of seeing me. I don't, whatever the fuck, play with it. But at some point, if he just cracked mentally and say, you know what, fuck it. You people can't realize the greatness of me and Brandy. All the things that we've done for you, we have let you watch our child be born on television. Who else would do that for you people? You don't mean to say he would have people coming at him with flamethrowers and fucking bailing hooks?
I think it's the only thing to do with Cody that would actually excite people, because I think what we've seen lately has been a distraction more than anything else. They're into the booing of Cody more than they're into the actual matches.
Yeah, they're not watching the match because they're having too much fun telling him that they don't like him, because they know that they either know or think, like we've said, this could be some deep psychological thing. With Brandy, she just wants to be on TV, but Cody may be able to think a little deeper. And that's why I've posed the theory, proffered the speculation on the program last week that is this all a brilliant psychological ploy, that he's doing everything possible to make yourself a babyface that you can do, but he's having it all go horribly wrong or something. You know, that's the only other explanation I can think of as to why they just don't go with the flow here. Unless he's either doing this masterfully to make people dislike him while still being able to give the bulldog thing. It wasn't me. I wasn't even there. I didn't say that. I don't mean that. Whatever. Either that or they're just completely oblivious that nobody wants to see their life on a reality show. Nobody wants to see Brandy do the things that Brandy's doing. And they've turned against Cody because they feel like, of all the wrestlers there, and you said it, even if you don't like Twinkle Toes, even if you don't like the Hardley Boys, they're out there every week or almost every week, or they have been doing what they think is good, trying. They're failing miserably, but they try. They're at least, Cody's like flittering in and about from reality shows and game shows and wanting to be an actor. And the people are not happy with that because he's not committed to their thing.
You know, my favorite is, it still makes me laugh. The one a few weeks ago, I don't even remember all the participants, but in the ring there's a beatdown and the place is going nuts because the Lucha Brothers and Alex run out. And then they're in there fighting with FTR and probably
Cody's coming down the bleachers.
And all of a sudden, no one's paying attention to Cody. And for no reason, because why would Cody be coming out of the bleachers? He's not Jon Moxley. Cody is coming out of the bleachers late to the dance to jump into this fight, and no one cared. It was the funniest visual ever.
Well, but see, that's what I'm thinking. When you look at it the other way, besides, where was he getting a fucking hot dog? That didn't make any sense, but he's coming from a different place. He's in the wrong place. He's not where he should be, and he's late to the fucking fight to help anybody. But even though he tried, that so subliminally, people are like, well, where were you? Blah, blah, blah. But he could say he was trying. I think it's all a brilliant psychological ploy. He was trying to help. He was just in the wrong place, and it took too long. Because why else would you do that? Look at me. I was up here taking a shit, and I ran down here.
You bring up Martin and Lewis. I swear to God, him and Brandy are the Martin and Lewis of AEW. I find them so fucking funny. Everything they do, if you think about it in comedy terms, you realize it's great. It's hysterical. Everything they do is wrong and funny. By the way, speaking of kayfabe and Dean Martin, did you see his daughter just put out a book?
I did not.
She's saying that the drinking was all work.
Well, it wasn't all a work, but much of it was a work. Yeah. That's been established. Because that was his gimmick. And he was, working the gimmick. But he was a little toasty all the time, but he wasn't fucking off the beam. And that helped him get out of rehearsing when he had the deal for the variety show. He never had to rehearse because they figured, well, he'll just show up and get drunk anyway. So they had stand-ins do it. And then he just wandered through the show like he'd seen it for the first time right before they went on the air. And that was what was enticing and entertaining about him. Unlike Cody and Brandy, Dean Martin and Goldie Hawn were an entertaining couple.
Well, Jim, as we have known, as it was established, Dean Martin was pretending to be drinking. Was he pretending to be nuts is another question.
No, that was Jerry Lewis. Martin was pretending to be drunk. Lewis was pretending to be nuts. But none of us have to pretend about nuts.com because it actually exists and it's right here in front of us or in front of you on your computer or wherever you may be located. Nuts.com is watching you. It's around wherever you go. Because nuts.com, say it with me, Brian, it's the best kept secret of savvy snackers across the country. See, once I learn how to walk that tightrope, I never fall off. And now new customers to nuts.com are going to get 10% off. I mean, we can talk about the incredible variety of snacks and pantry items available, candies, dried fruits, baking mixes, pasta, the high-quality, delicious snacks like the white chocolate toffee cashews, the bourbon pecans, the honey sesame sticks, the wide variety of nutritious, delicious, healthy nuts, dried fruit, flours, grains, and so many other high-quality foods delivered straight to your door. They've got dried mangoes, I'll have you know, plus all the raw, organic, roasted, salted, candied, and chocolate-dipped nuts that you can imagine. And I'll tell you what, that prune casserole is to die for. Folks, unbeatable quality and delivered fresher than from the supermarket. Most orders ship the same day. So, for all you nuts.com fanatics out there, you know it's good, but if you're a new customer, you can get 10% off your first order by texting experience, the word experience, to 64,000. Experience to 64 and 3 zeros to get 10% off your first order from nuts.com. Brian, you just had a box delivered and you've been nuts for days.
Listen to this. I decided to make a big order on Friday. I got the kids to all tell me what they wanted. It was like a $300 order. I got an email back saying that, thank you for your order. It'll ship Monday. Expect to have it by Wednesday. I said, that's fine. It's a lot of stuff. I got it Sunday. After they'd sent me another email earlier that day saying it's expected to ship on Monday. I think maybe because here in North Jersey, we're close to their plant or one of their plants. They have several that they just had their own courier. But no, it arrived here the day before they said they were going to send it. That's extraordinary.
So the only other way they can do better is to send you the shit before you actually order it.
Before I think about it. Before I even know what I want. But they know what I want because it's everything. They got those fresh rainbow sprinkles. Go buy some store sprinkles. You'll understand why this is a big deal to people with kids who like ice cream. Fresh rainbow sprinkles. Unbelievable.
But they do know what you're thinking about because the bourbon pecans also have tracking devices. So once you eat the bourbon pecans, then from now on, whenever you think about nuts, they automatically put them in the box and send them over. Nuts.com. Text experience to 64,000.
Yes, sir.
Terms apply. Available at nuts.com/terms. Who has looked at nuts.com/terms? Have all of you out there done your homework? Cult of Cornette listeners, have you gone and read the terms, reviewed the terms, agreed to the terms at nuts.com/terms? You need to get on that. All right.